Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This is the Tabletop Sports Delaware Broadcasting Network, and welcome to Montreal, Ontario, Canada. That's right. Canada. Dear Lord. Welcome to Olympic Stadium here in Montreal for today's game between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Montreal Expos. Team's records as of this point: the Expos are slightly ahead in the division. They are 88 and 57. The Pirates are 88 and 59. It is Tuesday, September 18th, and the season end on the 30th of September is rapidly approaching. Yesterday's game was a very, very close one. The Expos won by a score of 4-3. A well-pitched game between Don Robinson and Steve Rogers came down to the bottom of the ninth inning with 2 outs. Tony Bernazard pinch hit for Woody Fryman, and then Jerry White was the pinch runner with 1 out. Warren Cromartie, after popping up, Dave Cash followed with a single, driving Bernazard around to second, and then Andre Dawson drove in the winning run with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. So your score was 4-3 yesterday. Let's see what's going to happen with this game. Your starting pitcher tonight for the Pittsburgh Pirates: Bruce Kison. For the Montreal Expos, Bill Lee, the Spaceman. Let's go over our starting lineups for the Expos. Defensively, we have at first base Tony Perez, second base Dave Cash, shortstop Rodney Scott, third baseman Larry Parrish. In the outfield, Warren Cromartie is in left field, Andre Dawson straightaway center, and over in right is Ellis Valentine. Gary Carter is behind the plate, and he'll be catching pitches thrown by starter Bill Lee. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, batting first leadoff is center fielder Omar Marino. Batting second is shortstop Tim Foley. Batting third, right fielder Dave Parker. Clean up for this game, Bill Robinson. He'll be in left field. Willie Stargell, first baseman, batting fifth. Bill Madlock, third baseman. He is in the 6th position in the order, ahead of Phil Garner, second baseman. He'll bat 7th. Catcher for this game, Steve Nicosia, who will bat 8th, ahead of Bruce Kison, who will be in the pitcher spot, batting 9th. So let's go ahead, and we have gone through the lineups. Let's get some baseball going. Here we go. Top of the first, Bill Lee. He is set to face the Pirates. Marino, Foley, and Parker in this inning, at the very least. We will see how it goes. Omar Marino is set. Bill Lee. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a 1-9, and that's a strikeout on Marino. Swinging at the knee cheese. Tim Foley now to the plate. Bill Lee with a pitch. 6-5. That's a fly ball. That one is hit deep to left field. Back is Warren Cromartie, and Foley goes yard. Home run, Tim Foley. Solo shot, and 1-0 Pirates, top of the first. Foley hit 1 home run in 1979. That must have been it. Dave Parker now to the plate. And 112 is your number here, and he pops it up foul. Gary Carter gets underneath it, makes the catch. That is out number 2. Bill Robinson now to the plate. And Bill Lee is set. Here's the pitch, 6-3, and Robinson works the count to extend the inning with a walk. We'll trot down to first as Willie Stargell comes out. Lines up on the right side of home plate. Couple of warm-up swings. Bill Lee with the pitch, 1-6. It's a long fly ball. This one is back. It is going over Ellis Valentine's head. Home run, Willie Stargell. And it is 3-0 Pittsburgh. Here in the top of the first inning, Bill Lee is getting tagged early and often. 2 outs. Bill Madlock comes to the plate. Here's the pitch, 4-11, fly ball to left field. Warren Cromartie is underneath it. He is a 3 with a 14, and he makes the catch. That is out number 3. Pirates score 3 in the top of the first. The explosive bats have woke up here in Olympic Stadium in Montreal. We're going to go to the bottom of the inning. And let us adjust the score for the viewers at home. That is a 3 And that is a 3. Alrighty, your score is 3-0. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Bruce Kison will face Warren Cromartie, Dave Cash, and Andre Dawson in this inning. Let's put that over there. Good. Warren Cromartie is set. Kison with the windup. The pitch for 2. Pops it up on the left side of the infield. Bill Madlock gets underneath it and makes the catch. That is 1 away. Dave Cash, second baseman. Here's the pitch. 2-4. Hard ground ball hit back to the box. Kison is able to snatch the one-hopper. Fires it over to Stargell. 2 outs on the Expos. Andre Dawson comes to the plate. Dawson, 1 for 5 yesterday. RBI single. Here comes the pitch. 2-6. And that's a strikeout for Kison. And he sets the Expos down in order here in the first. 3-0. We go to the top of the second inning. Let me make one more change. That does make it easier. Less to do later. There we go. Top of the second inning. Bill Lee back on the mound. He will face the bottom of the Pirates order. Phil Garner, Steve Nicosia, and Bruce Kison. Here we go. Garner is set. Scrap iron. Lee with the pitch for 8. And that is a single into left for Garner. Drops in front of Cromartie. Pirates have 1 on. 3-0. Nobody out. Top of the second. Steve Nicosia to the plate. 288 batter. Really heck on lefties. Not so good on righties. 6-8. That'll be a fly ball to left field. And Cromartie gets underneath this one. Makes the catch. That is 1 out. Garner trots back to first. Bruce Kison comes up to the plate. Kison squares around to bunt. That is a 5. He drops it down in front of home plate, charging in as Lee. No chance to get back to second. He fires it over to Perez for out number 2. I'm sorry, to Dave Cash covering. So that is a sack. Puts Garner on second. 2 outs. Runner in scoring position. Omar Moreno is up. Struck out his last time up. Bill Lee. The pitch, 2-9 fly ball to center field. Andre Dawson takes a few steps, hit almost right to him. Smack grabs it with his glove, out number 3. No runs scored for the Pirates in the top of the second inning. We will go to the bottom of the inning. Bruce Kison is set to face Perez, Carter, and Valentine, the heart of the Expos battery. That goes there. Real life, Pittsburgh won this game 5-3. The actual score, we will see how this game compares. Close 1-run game yesterday instead of 2-1 Pittsburgh, 4-3 Montreal, so close game. Perez is set to lead off bottom of the second. 2-6 strikes out. That is number 2 for Kison. 1 away. We go to Gary Carter, the catcher. He's got a lot of promise. I'll bet he's going to be one of the greats of the 80s. 5-2 fly ball to center field. Carter pops this one. Omar Moreno tracing back underneath it towards the warning track. Makes the catch. That is out number 2. Ellis Valentine, right fielder, to the plate. Kison with a pitch. 1-7 hard ground ball hit to Madlock. He fields this one. Fires it over across his body. Gets it to Stargell, a step ahead of Valentine for out number 3. And the Expos are retired in order as well in the second. We go to the top of the third. And Bill Lee comes out, and he will face the heart of the Pirates order in Foley, Parker, and Robinson. Foley hit the solo shot to start the scoring in the top of the first. Didn't do too bad. Well, 1 for 5 yesterday. RBI single, struck out once against Steve Rogers. 6-5 is the pitch from Lee. 6-5. 5. It's a long fly ball. This one is back. It is going. It is out of here. Tim Foley, back-to-back home runs. I think somebody had his Wheaties before the game. Tim Foley, back-to-back jacks. Dave Parker at the plate. 4-0 Pirates. 1-3, just missed it. He does draw a walk. which will bring Bill Robinson to the plate. Bill Lee is stinging. Robinson, 3-11, hard liner up the middle. That one grabbed by Dave Cash to prevent the base hit. So that is one away. Brings a double play to end the inning into the realm of possibility with Willie Stargell striding out to the plate. Dropped the red die. Oh, it went all the way to the wall. Crap. And the red die goes all the way to the wall. It's a daggone good thing I've got backups. I need to get more backups. Stargell is set. Here's the pitch from Lee. That is a 3-7, and that's a strikeout of Stargell. Lee's second strikeout of the game brings up Bill Madlock, third baseman. Here's the pitch, 3-11, ground ball back to the box. Lee nails it down, fires it over to Perez. Third out. Pirates score another run. 3 homers so far, 3 moon balls given up by the spaceman. Your score is 4-0 Pittsburgh going into the bottom of the third. And the scoreboard should reflect that presently. Very well. Here we go. Bruce Kison is set to face the bottom of the Expos order. Larry Parrish, Rodney Scott, Bill Lee. All right, here we go. Parrish is set. Bruce Kison, the windup. The pitch, 2-8. That one is low on the split. Base hit. Larry Parrish opens up the bottom of the third. Expos first base runner, Rodney Scott, comes up to the plate. 238 batter. He's going to swing away with the pitcher right behind him. 1-7, pops it up the center of the infield. Scott and Cash converge. Cash calls Scott off. So that is out number 1. That'll bring Bill Lee to the plate. With Larry Parrish. 1 out. Cromartie coming up. Hit and run. I know. Ground out second base. Runners advance. So that is a hard one. Parrish off with the pitch. Hit right to Cash. Gets it over to Perez for out number 2. So the hit and run works for Bill Lee. 2 outs. Runner on second base. Warren Cromartie is up. Kison, 5-11, fly ball to left field. That is going to be Bill Robinson. Robinson gets underneath it and makes the catch. Out number 3. No runs plated by the Expos in the third. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Pirates are up 4-0 here at Olympic Stadium on Tuesday, September the 18th, 1979. And Bill Lee is set to face the bottom of the Pirates order again, and Garner, Nicosia, and Kison. So here we go. Bill Lee is set. Phil Garner. The pitch, 4-4, hard ground ball hit to third. That'll be Larry Parrish. There's a flip it to that one. And he gets to it. No, he drops it, boots it. That is an error. Garner reaches safely. Boffo Parrish. Bad Parrish. Garner is on first by way of the error. Steve Nicosia to the plate. Bill Lee with the pitch. That'll be a 4-5. Fly ball to right field. Ellis Valentine running in on the dying quail. Makes the catch on the run. That's out number 1. Bruce Kison comes to the plate. He's going to swing away. 4-4, hard ground ball hits a third base. That one is to Parrish. A chance to redeem himself. A 2-17. Scoops it up. Fires it to Dave Cash covering. Forcing Garner on to first to get Kison with Perez. Inning ending. 5-4-3 double play for those of you scoring at home. And if you're not scoring at home, you should be. You. Alrighty, so that is going to end top of the 4th inning. We go to the bottom of the inning. Expos are due up. Kison facing Cash, Dawson, and Perez. Here at Olympic Stadium in Montreal, Ontario, Canada. I just say Canada a lot. That's why that crept out earlier. Dave Cash, here is set 3-10. The pitch from Kison, low on that skinny split. Hard liner to left. No, Madlock there to save the base hit. Snags the line drive. That's out number 1. Couple of steps, diving towards the foul line. Made a great play over there. Andre Dawson now. Bruce Kison is set. 5-2. Fly ball to center field. That is being chased in by Andre Dawson. High pop up. Gets underneath it. Smacks his mitt. Makes the catch. That is out number 2. Tony Perez at the plate. It wasn't Andre Dawson. It was Omar Moreno. I never call the wrong players. Tony Perez. The pitch from Kison. 4-7. Skinny single split and misses it. Hard liner up the middle. And Garner is there to make the catch. 1-2-3. Kison retires the Expos. 4-0 your score, Pittsburgh. We go to the top of the 5th and the top of the Pirates order. Bill Lee still out there. Dick Williams is keeping a real close eye on him. Keeping that phone to the bullpen at the ready. Omar Moreno leading off the top of the 5th. 5-5 fly ball to center field. This time it is actually Andre Dawson, not in a Pirate uniform. Gets underneath it and makes the catch. 1 away. We go to Tim Foley, who has homered twice in this game. 2 solo home runs by Tim Foley. Tim Foley. Lee with the pitch. 2-9, and that's a single. Knew he was going to hit another home run, just didn't want to rub it in. Dave Parker now to the plate, and he's got Foley on first. Lee looks over, trying to keep Foley honest. Parker is set. Here comes the pitch from Lee. 6-8. Fly ball to left field. This one is deep. Warren Cromartie tracking back to left center by the warning track. Makes the catch. Foley trots back to first. Bill Robinson now comes up with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Willie Stargell on deck. Lee is set. Here comes the pitch. 5-9 hard ground ball hit to Cash at second. Scoops it up. Takes a stutter step. Fires over to Perez. Out number 3. And Bill Lee sets the Pirates down, including the formidable Tim Foley. Yeah, said those words. Straight face, meant it. Bruce Kison is coming out in the pitching position for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Starter still on the mound, doing well. Chuck Tanner does not look concerned at this point. Kison doesn't go deep into games, but he is in perfect position. He might go 6 or 7 as long as nothing goes bad. Gary Carter at the plate. Gary Carter hit a 2-run home run in yesterday's game. Here's the pitch from Kison. 3-7 hard ground ball hit to Bill Madlock over at third. Fires it over to Stargell for out number 1. Ellis Valentine now at the plate. Kison with the pitch. 6-8 and low on the split. That is a base hit for Valentine. His first base hit of the game. Second base hit for the Expos. Second base runner for the Expos. Larry Parrish is up with that formidable 2 column. Bruce Kison hoping to avoid it. Valentine takes the lead off first. Kison looks over. Backing into Koja. Here is the pitch. 4-3 ground ball back to the box. Kison wheels around to Garner covering second. No chance to get to first to get Parrish. So that is a 1-4 fielder's choice for Parrish. 2 outs. Runner at first. 4-0 your score. Bottom of the 5th inning. Pittsburgh Pirates over the Montreal Expos here in the 1979 NL East stretch race. Don't drop the red die. Foul ball. Roll them all. 2-7, and that is high on the split. Way high on the split. Single for Rodney Scott. 1 star advances Larry Parrish to second. Drops in front of Marino. Relays it into Foley. 2 on. Bruce Kison now facing Bill Lee. And the Expos are going to make a pitching change. They're going to send in a pinch hitter. Bill Lee is done. Who's going to hit? 3 good hitters that were in the game. Bernazard 4. He's a 4. Tony Bernazard is going to bat for Bill Lee. Those guys go there. Tony Bernazard is going to bat for Bill Lee. There those are underneath the camera cap. So, right there. Pinch hitter. He is a 12D. 2 outs, 2 on, 4-0 ball game. Expos make an early move, hoping to get a shot from Bernazard. He had a walk-off single in the bottom of the 9th, leading to Jerry White able to pinch run and score that run. Maybe he can repeat tonight. Bruce Kison is set. Here's the windup, the pitch, 5-8, strikes him out. Not to happen tonight. So that is going to be the end of the 5th inning. We think Bernazard is going to stay in at second. No, he's not. Or is he? No, he's second base only. Now I think we're just going to have to live with it. Alrighty. So that goes there. That goes there. Alrighty. Now. No problem. We're going to leave the pitcher's spot the way it is. So that will be it for Bernazard. We're going to have... Who's going to come in? Dale Murray is going to come in and pitch in relief. So let's get that going. Bill Lee went 5. Gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. 3 homers. Gave up 4 runs, all earned. 1 and a walk. 2 and 2 walks. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. Dale Murray is coming in. Right there on Willie Stargell's 3rd at bat. Top of the 6th inning. Willie Stargell, Bill Madlock, and Phil Garner due up in this inning. Not the greatest start for any pitcher in the National League, but they'll take what they got. They took a chance to try to get one of those base runners across, and it did not pay off. Dale Murray is set. Willie Stargell, 1-8, hard ground ball hits a shortstop. Rodney Scott is there. Takes the 2-hopper, fires it over to Perez for out number 1. Bill Madlock now comes to the plate. 3-6, hard ground ball hit the 3rd, right at Larry Parrish. Took a step in, scooted down, fires it over to Perez for out number 2. Easy play. He got right in front of it, got the glove down, waited for the ball to come into his glove before he went through his throw. Fantastic play by Parrish over there. Phil Garner is set. Dale Murray, 3-6, and that's going to be a double. Extra base hit to extend the inning for the Pirates. Garner is on second. Steve Nicosia at the plate. Dale Murray just wants to get the Expos back to the plate. 5-6 does so with a strikeout of Nicosia. So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Bruce Kison coming out. He'll face the top of the order. His batting position is up in the next inning. He may not go much further than that. We will see what happens. Bruce Kison. He'll face Warren Cromartie, Dave Cash, Andre Dawson here in the bottom of the 6th. Cromartie is set. 4-0 Pirates is your score. Expos have not been able to get onto the scoreboard yet. There is a 4-6, and Cromartie draws a walk to open up the 6th inning for the Expos. Dave Cash now comes to the plate. Dave Cash was 2 for 5 yesterday with a strikeout. So far he's 0 for 2 today. 6-7, and that's going to be a hard ground ball hit to Garner at second. And he is able to get to that no problem. Fires it over to first. Doesn't have enough time. It was hit deeply. Couldn't get Cromartie going to second, but Cash is out. Cromartie gets to second base. 1 away. Andre Dawson at the plate. Bruce Kison with the pitch. 4-8. Fly ball to left field. A shallow one. Tracking in a little bit is Bill Robinson. Takes a few jogging steps. Gets underneath it. makes the sure catch. 2 away here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tony Perez comes to the plate. Expos trail the Pirates by 4. 2-4, and that's a hard ground ball hit to Madlock at third, and he fires it over to Stargell for out number 3. Beats Perez there by 3 or 4 steps. End of the bottom of the 6th, we go to the 7th inning, and it is 4-0 Pittsburgh Pirates here at Olympic Stadium in Montreal, Ontario, Canada. And Bruce Kison's due up, and they are going to get a pinch hitter for him. So Bruce Kison has done his duty for the evening. And we'll have a new pitcher there momentarily. We'll count stuff when it comes time to get the pitcher out there. Pinch hitter is going to be... they're going to bring in Lee Lacy. Lee Lacy is going to be the pinch hitter for the Pirates for the number 9 slot. Pinch hitter, and he is a 14B. There's plenty of space there. I need to scoot them down a little bit. There we go. Plenty of space. Dale Murray is set. Lee Lacy. Here comes the pitch from Murray. 5-11 hard ground ball hit to first. That's Perez. And that's going to get through into right field. Lacy is on with a base hit. Omar Marino now to the plate. Here comes the pitch, 5-7, and that's going to be a 3. That is a double for Marino. Lacy makes it around to third. He is held up there. Dawson in with a very fast throw. 2 runners in scoring position for Dale Murray. Tim Foley is up next. Tim Foley. In the last 2 games, he's 4 for 8, 2 homers, 3 ribbies, 2 runs scored. Nice little run. Dale Murray's going to pitch to Foley. He's used up his karma for this game. Murray with the pitch, 4-4, and that is going to be Gary Carter. Carter, it has popped up in front of home plate. Carter calls off Murray. Makes easy work of the pop-up. That is 1 out. Dave Parker comes to the plate. Dale Murray is going to walk Dave Parker. Bases loaded for Bill Robinson. Dale Murray is set, 1 out. Top of the 7th. Dick Williams, he has some activity up in the bullpen, but Murray is pitching to Robinson. 3-7 and a strikeout. It works for the Expos. They get out of the 7th with the runners on 2nd and 3rd with nobody out. Good call, parking Parker, pitching to Robinson. It worked out this time. We go to the bottom of the 7th at the old ball game. New pitcher for the Pirates to face Gary Carter, Ellis Valentine, and Larry Parrish. And that new pitcher for the Pirates is going to be... we had 3 pitchers in the game. We're looking at Dave Roberts. Hold on a second, because Lee Lacy, I wanted to revisit that. Lee Lacy is going to stay in. Hold on a second. Lee Lacy is going to stay in and play second base. Phil Garner is going to come out. He is right there. We'll turn him upside down. And the pitcher is going to go in that spot right there. Pitcher. Alrighty, double switch there for the Pirates. Dave Roberts is coming on. So Bruce Kison went 6 innings. He gave up 1, 2, only 3 hits. Struck out 1, 2, 3, and walked 1. 2 hits, no homers, no runs given. Walked 1, struck out 3. Not a horrible line. Handing it over to Dave Roberts. Roberts is sporting an ERA of .290 for the regular season in 1979. Had a 5.4 win-loss record, 4 saves. In 81 innings pitched, he struck out 38, walked 30, and gave up 4 home runs. So let's see what happens here with Gary Carter. 4-0 Pirates. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Gary Carter leading off, Valentine and Parrish to follow. Roberts on the mound. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center field. Hit straight at Omar Moreno. Takes a couple of steps in. Takes a stutter step to his right just before he makes the catch. Little adjustment there. That is out number 1. Ellis Valentine. The pitch from Roberts, 3-8. That's a long fly ball. Roberts gives up the gopher ball to Valentine. Expos are on the board. Home run, Ellis Valentine. Solo shot. The clout. 1 away, 1 in. 4-1 your score. Larry Parrish at the plate facing Dave Roberts. Here comes the pitch. 5-7, and Parrish works a walk. Roberts not with a stellar start here. Rodney Scott. 1-9, fly ball to center field. This one Marino on his horse towards right. Calls off Parker, makes the catch. Parrish trots back to first, and that brings us to the pitching slot. Dale Murray is not going to bat, so we'll move him there. We'll bring in with a runner on first, we will bring in Rusty Staub, who will pinch hit for Dale Murray. So Rusty Staub, pinch hit. He is an 8E. So that ends that line. This is 9. 2 outs. 4-1 ball game, bottom of the 7th. Rusty Staub is now in. He is facing Dave Roberts. Runner on first and Larry Parrish. Here comes the pitch to Rusty Staub. 4-8. That is a single by Staub. Parrish gets around to second. He'll be held up there. Brings Warren Cromartie to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a walk today. 1 for 5 yesterday against the Pirates. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here comes the pitch, 2-7, and that is a single, and that is going to score Parrish and advance Staub to third. RBI single for Cromartie, and it is 4-2 Pirates over the Expos. Dave Cash gets a crack at it, and Roberts is going to come out of the game. Right there, Roberts is done. He went 2/3. Gave up 3 hits, 1 home run. He gave up 2 runs. Earned runs to be determined. He walked 1, no strikeouts. Yep, Roberts is being called out on that one. And Enrique Romo is coming in to face Dave Cash. So let's pencil Romo into the game here. Enrique Romo. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, runners on first and third, 4-2 ball game. Pirates lead being whittled away. Dave Cash at the plate, no homers on his card. 1 in the 5-9. It's a 1-12 split on Romo's. Let's just see what happens. Pitch from Romo, 4-8, high on the split. That is a single, and that's going to score Staub. Advance Cromartie to second. 4-3 is your score. Third earned run across for Roberts. That is the end of his responsibility. Brings up Andre Dawson. Enrique Romo is set. Dawson has struck out. He's 0 for 3 so far in this game. Here's the pitch. 2-11 hard liner up the middle. This one snagged by Lee Lacy. Charlie come lately at second base, out number 3 here in the 7th, but the Expos explode in the bottom of the inning and pulled within 1 of the Pirates. is 3 runs there. And that's a 3. Same score we had at the end of the game last night, and the Pirates would like that to remain a truth. We have a new pitcher coming in for the Expos, so they only had 1 reliever in the game, so let's go find out who they are going to bring in. Thinking David Palmer might be a good reliever. He's not due up in the starting rotation, so David Palmer will be the man of the hour. That is it right there for Murray. So David Palmer. Murray went 2 innings. He gave up 3 hits, struck out 2 and walked 1. 3 hits, no homers, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts right there. Okay. Palmer is set to go here in the top of the 8th. He is facing Willie Stargell, then Bill Madlock and whoever for the pitcher position after that double switch. Stargell is set. Here comes the pitch for 8, and that's a strikeout of Stargell, his second. 2-run shot in the top of the first, and he struck out 2 of his last 3 at bats. 1 away. Bill Madlock comes to the plate. That's going to be a 6-4. Hard ground ball hits the third base. That's Parrish, 2 with a 17. Scoops it up, gets it over to Tony Perez, out number 2, second time in a row. Madlock is grounded over there. Enrique Romo, 2 outs. They want Romo to keep pitching, so write him in. Enrique Romo is going to bat. Pitcher. He is a fielding 1. I'll make him a 10E as per basic rules. Batter's card 1 is required. And there's one right there. Enrique Romo is going to bat. Here we go. David Palmer, 2 outs, top of the 8th, 4-3 ball game. Pirates. 2-4 strikeout. So that will end the inning. Pirates are retired in order here in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the inning. And Enrique Romo, Tanner decided to stick with him even with only a 1-run lead, but there were no real offensive potential on base. I think that's why I kept him up, setting him up for Tekulve in the 9th. Tony Perez, Gary Carter, Ellis Valentine due up in this inning. Romo is set. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch to Perez. 4-2. Hard ground ball back to the box. Romo fields it cleanly. Fires it over to Willie Stargell for out number 1. That will bring up Gary Carter. Romo is set. Here's the pitch for 8. High on a split. Base hit for Carter, his first of the game. Ellis Valentine up next, led off the scoring festivities in the last inning with a solo shot. Romo hoping to set him down, maybe get a ground ball double play out of him. 2-7, nope, fly ball to left field. That one, Bill Robinson tracks underneath it, makes the catch. Out number 2, and Larry Parrish comes to the plate. Romo is set. Here's the windup, the pitch, 1-6, and that's a single. That'll get Carter around to third. Tying run is 90 feet away. Go ahead run at first. Rodney Scott comes up to the plate. Romo is going to pitch to him. 3-8 hard ground ball hit to Madlock at third. Madlock fires it over to Stargell. Out number 3. Scoring opportunity squandered for the Expos in a late inning. We go to the 9th. It is 4-3 Pittsburgh. David Palmer comes out. He will face Steve Nicosia, Lee Lacy, and Omar Moreno in this potentially last inning. We'll find out. See how it goes. Steve Nicosia takes Palmer's pitch. 1-6. Low on the split. Starts the inning with a single. Lee Lacy comes up to the plate. Palmer is set. 1-6 again. Hard ground ball hit to third. No problem for Parrish. Gets it to Cash at second. It was a late throw. No chance to get Lacey at first, but they force Nicosia. So fielder's choice for Lacey. 1 on, 1 out. 4-3 Pirates. Top of the ninth. Pittsburgh at the plate here in Montreal. Palmer to Marino. 1-4. Hard ground ball hit to second base. Cash flips it over to Rodney Scott on the run. Steps on the bag to get Lacey. On to first Perez to get Marino. We got a 4-6-3 inning ending double play. Pirates can put no more runs on. And it comes down to number 27. That's right. The Submariner is coming into the game. Kent Colby. Doink. He pitched in the game. He is still on the docket, and he is coming in. Alrighty. So a little bit. We'll do that later. We want to get straight to the drama here, I think. Kent Colby. Due up is the pitcher's spot, and we're going to get a pinch hitter for David Palmer, and it's going to be Jerry White. That way we've used everybody that was in the game. I'm good with that. White pinch hitter, and he is a 16B. Get right to the ninth inning. We can count the rest of it later. Kent Colby warms up with Steve Nicosia. Nicosia walks out, has a word with him. Looking around, Stargell comes out too. Passes Colby on the rump, heads back over to first. Nicosia back into home plate. Jerry White is set to Colby with that low sidearm pitch. 6-7. This one hit to center field. Omar Marino gets underneath it. That is one away. Relays the ball back into Lee Lacey. Warren Cromartie is set now. Kent Colby. Cromartie is 1 for 3 with an RBI single and a walk. To Colby with the pitch. 2-10, and that is low on the split, but a double. Tying run at second base with 1 out here in the bottom of the ninth. Dave Cash comes to the plate. And 321 batter. Kent Colby really wants to get this guy's 1 for 4 RBI single his last at bat. Colby is set. Former Pirate Dave Cash. 6-8 pops it up the center of the infield. Easy play for Crazy Horse. Tim Foley gets underneath it, makes the catch. That's 2 outs and brings us to Andre Dawson. Center fielder, 275 batting average in 1979, 25 dingers. Kent Colby with a chance. Can he pull it out? Here comes the pitch. 6-4 fly ball to center field. Omar Marino with a 2 and a 17. Gets underneath it, makes the catch, and that's your ball game. Pittsburgh Pirates hang on to this one. We'll clean this crap up in a little bit. Let's do some stats. Stats. They go there. They go there. Your final score, everybody. Pittsburgh Pirates pull this one away by a score of 4-3. 5-3 was the actual score. Not too far from it. 1 error for the Expos. Larry Parrish. None for Pittsburgh. So let's go back to Romo. He pitched, and this was to Colby right there. So Romo pitched 1 1/3. Gave up 1, 2, 3 hits, 1 run, but it wasn't earned. It wasn't his responsibility. 1-0, and no strikeouts or walks. Then Kent Colby came in to pitch the ninth. Colby. So save to Colby. Win Kison. Hold Roberts. Hold Romo. 1 inning for Colby. He gave up 1 hit, no homers, no runs or walks, no strikeouts. So right there you go. And Palmer pitched 2 innings to finish the game for the Expos. Did he? Was it Palmer? Yeah, it was Palmer. He was still in there. Gave up 1 hit and struck out 2. So let's see what we've got here. Let's go ahead and put this so you guys can see exactly what everybody had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 hits for the Pirates. Not too far off reality. And no errors. The Expos had, due to Kison, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. And that's not really that far off, folks. The line in real life, the Pirates 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. The Expos 3 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Hits and runs are pretty close. Let's do our stats. Marino, 1 for 5. Let's draw that little line. So that way we know where the numbers start. 1 of 5, double, strikeout. Tim Foley, 3 of 4. 2 runs, 2 batted in, 2 home runs. 0 for 2, Dave Parker walked twice. 0 for 3, Bill Robinson scored a run, K and a walk. Willie Stargell 1 for 4. Run, 2 runs batted in, homer, and strikeout. 0 for 4, Bill Madlock. Phil Garner 2 for 3 with a double. Enrique Romo 0 for 1 with a K. Steve Nicosia 1 for 4. Bruce Kison 0 for 1 with a sacrifice hit. And 1 of 2, Lee Lacy with that single. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits is correct. Let's get Montreal's batting. We have 2 for 4, Warren Cromartie with a run batted in, double, and a walk. Let's make sure on this as well. K. 5 Ks and 3 walks. I've got 6 written down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, who did I not get? K. Nicosia with a strikeout. Got it. Okay. Dave Cash. 1 for 5 with a run batted in. 0 for 5, Andre Dawson with a strikeout. 0 for 4, Tony Perez with a strikeout. 1 for 4, Gary Carter. 2 for 4, Ellis Valentine with a run batted in, home run. 2 for 3, Larry Parrish. Run scored and a walk. 1 for 4, Rodney Scott. Bill Lee 0 for 1. Tony Bernazard 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Did not mark that. Rusty Staub 1 for 1 scored a run, and 0 for 1 Jerry White. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is correct. By the way, let's mark those there. 10 and 9. And strikeout, and 2 walks. 3 and 2. That is correct. There are your lines. There are your final statistics. Your final score here from Olympic Stadium. The Pittsburgh Pirates 4, Montreal Expos 3. The Pirates climbed to 89 and 57. 89 and 59. The Expos to 88 and 58. It's a tight race. That's why I picked it. It's going to be neat to see how this goes. Guys, thank you very much for watching. This is Chris with Tabletop Sports Delaware. Everybody, thank you very much, and keep on rolling.